Anecdotally, I've been seeing a lot less Trump support lately, and given my sample size is pretty much just my Facebook and Instagram feeds, because I work from home and I have a 1-year-old baby, I don't get out too much. But, the best time to have come to your senses is a really long time ago, and the second best time is right now. So those of us on the right side of history appreciate it. Without being any more snarky than I already have been, thank you. It's pretty much just the craziest of the crazy that are still on the Trump train, and they only seem to really have one defense ever. And that generally reads something like, a leftist critiques something that the Trump administration has done, and they're like, hey, lefty, what about Biden? What about Obama? And then we almost have this like reflexive need to like explain why what Biden and Obama did wasn't as bad or isn't comparable, which is true, but I think we kind of lose the plot by doing that, because we cede the right wing framing on this. Because the truth of the matter is, Obama is a conservative. Biden is a conservative. Pelosi, Schumer, Jeffries, Clinton, both Clintons, etc., etc. All of them are conservative. The Democrats are a far right party and the Republicans are a fascist right party. So really, like when the conservative is like, hey, lefty, what about Obama? The real answer should be, yeah, fuck conservatives. But the thing is, like, I think one of the big reasons why a lot of the MAGA people are starting to like hop off board is because, like, the ideology has always been a little bit fluid, but to the extent that you can like kind of suss out some sort of coherent ideology, it's always anti-intervention, anti-war, and America first. Guess what? Guess who is actually anti-intervention? Guess who is actually anti-war? The left. Always have been. Hey, why are we spending money bombing the Middle East when we have homeless veterans sleeping out on the streets? Guess who is in favor of preventing that? The left. Always have been. And I don't think the average conservative truly understands, one, what the left is, and two, what the left believes. Because since like there is so little ideology on the right, they always got us like caught up in this culture war nonsense. Like, oh, you want men and women's bathrooms and playing women's sports, and you want illegal immigrants to get government benefits, and all this really, really stupid shit that's both not true. But again, the only reason that we have to talk about that at all is because you fucking weirdos are so obsessed with it, and we can't let that narrative like exist in a vacuum. What the left believes: we want every American to have health care, want everyone to have access to education, want everyone to be able to live a dignified life, things that ostensibly we all believe, but I don't like. Again, the conservatives have to so like straw man and like make a caricature out of everything we believe, because there is absolutely no defending what's happening right now. And I think deep down, like, all these once Trump people understand, because make no mistake about it, this has always been the agenda. All this like lip service that they paid about, oh, we're going to make America affordable again, but there was not one coherent policy proposal that was going to make anything more affordable. This is the agenda. Tax cuts for the rich, deregulation, intervention, coup d'etats, overthrowing like foreign governments. This has always been the right-wing agenda. And I've been so like hesitant to criticize Trump, the man itself, because the fact of the matter is Trump is, and always has been, a useful idiot. You can remove Trump from the equation, and they're going to find another useful idiot or an opportunist, and they're going to do the exact same bullshit. The problem is that there is no left. So once, like, I have no doubt that in 2026, the Republicans are going to get their clock cleaned in the midterms. 2028, we're probably going to have a new Democratic president. But if there's some like milquetoast right-wing neoliberal like Gavin Newsom, like Kamala Harris, like Pete Buttigieg, etc., they're going to want to tinker around the edges and do their normal right-wing bullshit. And the average low information voter is going to see, look, when the left is in power, this is what they do. No, the left has not had power my entire life. Arguably since the days of Ronald Reagan, but you can make a pretty good argument that before then, probably since like, the fallout of the New Deal era, the left has had no power in America at all. There is a struggle between the left and right in this country, but it's taking place within the confines of the Democratic Party. The Republicans are just fucking sociopaths. They're fascist sociopaths. I know, like, everyone's so hyperbolic and reductive when they're talking about politics, but I'm being 100% serious. They are fucking morons. They are hateful. They are the worst people in the world. It is just blows my mind anyone votes for them. But there's people in the Democratic Party, like the Newsoms, Obamas, Clintons, etc., that their ideology isn't all that much different than these Republicans. And that's what has people thinking that the left and the right are the same. That line drives me fucking crazy. The left and the right are not the same. The Democrats and the Republicans are the right. So basically, the moral of this story, like the one thing that I want to convey in this video, is that if you're a conservative that feels lied to, maybe ask the leftist in your life what we actually believe. And it's not going to be some stupid thing about transing all the kids and letting all the illegal immigrants eat the cats and dogs, or whatever nonsense that they have to tell you in order to get you to vote against your own interests. Ask the leftists in your life what they actually believe, and you might be surprised that, you know what, it's kind of hard to argue against. Take care, everyone.